Yo! I'm gonna teach you how to angle lock, G. Right, okay, so this is like the wedge corner thing. This is the thing. I'm gonna teach you like the basics of how you can actually manage to do this for yourself. Like that, it doesn't even have to be this. It can be custom angles, it can be custom like things, but I'll try to make some really compact designs like remote lock, because I am a sensei. So join the Discord in the description below, but let's just get into the video. So I'll just do a tutorial for this, and then as I go along I'll tell you what I'm doing. So I got an angle block anchor block. I use it as a F just for now. For this one you can have it whatever you want. Then I get a piston. I push the piston up and I have it on this exact one, 0.6 and 250. It has to be on lock, on toggle. Like if it's not on lock, it'll just go up and it'll just come back down. So it has to be on lock when you're doing angle locking. So yeah, so I'll just copy that over. Now we'll use this so it doesn't touch this little bit, because if it touches that little bit, half edge too, if it touches this bit then it won't work. Then use a trail, toggle off obviously. Then we need the motor stuff, so we'll go to motors, and now all we need is lock on, nothing else. It just has to be powered off and lock. That's all you need to remember. Now this part is very important. A lot of people get this part wrong. So see this motor, it says 2, 3, and then it says max torque, powered and lock. That's what throws people off. The powered means it's powered and lock means it locks. So when it locks, it basically means it moves, and then it welds, which basically means it's like, let's just say you got a block there and a block there. Let's just say there's something in the middle which is attaching it. It's like that, but there's nothing in the middle. So it's like that, but you have to have something connecting it to it. So when it goes down, it won't just lag out. So always use that when angle locking. Never just use powered. Use that. Always use 1000 torque, 1 speed. I mean, that's really up to you, but yeah. Then you need a piston, another one. Personally, for this one, this is it to get it exact. So toggle and lock again. Now we need to put the bars in, so toggle off. That's all you need to do, so it doesn't actually make the line. And you just got to put it out like this. The reason why there isn't one there is because the motor won't work. So we have to do it this way, unfortunately. There we go. Now all we need to do is just add 2 more things. So we need to add the 3x3 glass, which goes here. Materials, glass material. You can use legacy glass if you want. It's up to you really what your build's about. And you can go to disconnector. I always get this. I always can't find a disconnector. You always want it on powered, and I'll have it on V for this one. So this is the reason why we put the disconnectors here, is because when we get into the game, they won't actually lock. So it actually makes it so we have as long as we want to get this all in position. As you can see, it's kind of stopping a little. That's because it's locked, and before it was pushed in halfway, but as soon as you make the motor move, it gets pushed out back into its original position. So it's quite good if you've got a motor lock up here and it pushes and then you piston it up. So that is quite good if you have that, but we've got it in pretty much position right there. Now the reason it's like this on the motors is because we haven't disconnected this part. This part is keeping the motor unlocked, but when we click it, it'll lock. But before we click it, we have to remember the pistons. So I think the piston, yeah, we made the piston 1. So as you can see, it's pushing it. The reason why it's pushing it is because if it doesn't push this up or anything, there'll be a gap between this and that, and it can just make it look a lot cleaner without gaps. And then we need to disconnect it. this is the easy part, and it's the satisfying part. Look at that. I know it's a little bit weird here, but once you get to know it, you can make really good builds. But just imagine what you can do. I mean, I've not personally just found out about all this. I found out about this, what knows, 4 months ago, but I'm just wanting to like show you about it, because a lot of like people I know, like pro buildings, they've used this on like helicopters and stuff, and it just looks sick. So yeah, remember to like, subscribe. If you want anything else, like the Discord's in the description, please join the Discord. And you gotta put your Roblox username in the verify so I can actually know it's a person, and you can't just put a random one in, because we do deep checks into like that thing, and we look on a Discord account, because we don't want hacks, because it's happened before. The Discord got hacked before, so it's a professional Discord server. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this angle locking video. I may teach you next week. Well, it's not just angle locking, it's angle locking, piston locking, and yeah. But the reason why I didn't call it motor locking is because motor locking is when you lock things. This is angle locking, because it's like motor locking, but you're putting angles in. I mean, there's still a little bit of a gap, but you can just move it up like 0.1. But yeah, that should end the video. See you next time. Peace out.